What's up? This is Square2448 with a Farming Simulator 17 mod review, and today we'll be taking a look at a fence set and some semi-trucks. So up first, we'll be taking a look at this Peterbilt 388. This thing looks very cool. I do like all of the chrome on it. The bumper is pretty low to the ground over here, and also the step is pretty low to the ground, which probably means this is good for some road hauling and not really meant for some off-roading. I really do like the custom fenders, all of the lights. There's lights over here, and there's lights kind of right underneath there and on the fenders. So like I was saying, there's just a lot of lights and some very nice looking exhaust. So let's hop on the inside. This goes 95 miles per hour. You do have an engine brake, which you can turn on and off. All the lights do work. Take a look at all those turn signals. It does not have reverse lights, but it does have brake lights. All these lights turn on. I really do like all the lights down there. Those look pretty cool. And this thing looks like one epic truck for hauling at night. Now on the inside view, you guys can see that in here also lights up, which is pretty nice. Help you kind of see all of the gauges. No working mirrors, and really nice steering wheel, which does work. And overall, this is one detailed interior, and it is a sleeper, so you guys can see there it has a TV and a microwave and even a bed with a Peterbilt logo in the seat. So this thing looks pretty cool. We will take this for a spin, and I kind of like it in the color black, but I think I might put it to my favorite red color. I think that'll be pretty cool to do. But the handling on this is awesome. It's very fast. It does kind of rock just a little on turns and stuff like that, but it is one fast semi-truck. Up next, we will be taking a look at a Western Star 4700. This thing looks pretty cool, and the rotator, I believe, has a very similar bed to this, so we'll be adding this probably to the Heavy Rescue to match the rotator cab. But this is a really nice looking Western Star, pretty nice LED lights. The wheels look awesome. It does have a pretty large fuel tank over here, and I do like how the bumper is pretty high off the ground, and it looks like it does have a hitch right here, which is pretty good. You could always strap something to it, but this thing looks pretty cool, so we'll hop on the inside. But before we do that, you guys can see it has New York plates on it, commercial plates. So we'll hop on the inside now. This goes 36 miles per hour, and engine sounds look nice. It does have reverse lights. Everything does work on this truck. Take a look at that front, that looks awesome. And this does have a very nice looking interior view. There are some things that could be worked on, like working mirrors, but I do like the day cab and how you can look out the back view. That looks pretty cool. And no working steering wheel or anything like that. And it actually has a view to kind of back up to the trailer, and it also has like a back window, which is pretty cool for backing up there. So it has a lot of different types of camera views, and I really do also like the exhaust. So we'll take this for a spin, and it does kind of rock just a little when you do turn. But like I was saying, engine sounds look nice, and when you do go fast, the camera views do kind of move back and forth, which is realistic for when you are going fast. You would kind of be a little bit further back in your seat, but this thing overall looks good and probably will be a great vehicle for the Heavy Rescue series. We'll pull on in here. Next up, guys, we'll be taking a look at a really nice semi-truck. This one is a really cool looking Mack. It is color changeable, and there's a few other options in the store, but I do like the wheels on it, and this truck looks great. It does have a lot of fuel tanks on both sides. Pretty interesting back with the lights, how they are kind of put like that, but that actually looks pretty cool. Mud flaps, and it also has not too much detail, but it does have a lot, and you guys can actually see like a little window there. That looks pretty cool. Little hood there and everything like that. So we'll hop on the inside. This goes 75 miles per hour. We'll check out the lights, and I kind of like the lights how they are, but there's no back hitch, anything like that. All the front lights work. That looks awesome. Now on the inside view, take a look at these seats, guys. These are some very nice looking seats, working steering wheel, and there are gauges that work in, but it's not too detailed, and this is very detailed. I really do like the texture of this inside view. There could always be little improvements like the gauges and working mirrors, but this thing looks pretty cool. I think we'll take this for a spin, and like I was saying, this is color changeable. You could change out the engine, and this is very fast, and handling is very good. Does not really rock back and forth. Awesome, so next up, we'll be taking a look at a Ford semi-truck, guys. This is a little bit of older Ford, looks like a 9000 series, and it is a Ford. Look at that, that looks awesome. I do like the front of this. Very nice looking wheels, pretty large gas tanks with steps on them, and it looks like it is like a sleeper almost. Looks like reverse lights down there, mud flaps with a Ford logo, and those fenders look awesome. So we'll hop on the inside. This goes 60 miles per hour. It does have all working lights and no reverse lights, but look at that, all those lights are on. This truck looks awesome, and you guys can see, whoa, from the outside view, that it has custom like Ford logos on the seats. That also looks awesome. Now on the inside view, it does need a lot of work. You guys can actually see the tire way down there, but it does have working steering wheel, but it needs a lot of work on the inside, but it still is a great looking truck on the outside. So we'll take this for a spin and see how this handles. Now, so far this handles pretty well, and it is a truck that goes 60 miles per hour. Yeah, it looks like you could take a turn at pretty fast speeds. And finally, guys, we'll be taking a look at a fence pack here. This is a placeable fence pack. I really do like it because it comes with a pretty large variety of types of fences. So if you have a smaller version, then you have this one. I kind of like this stone wall. Then you have like the average one, like a steel one painted green, steel one painted blue, steel one painted red, and then you have like a picket fence, which looks pretty nice. And then you have working gates. So if you right click, these gates open. So right click on the mouse, all of these will open. That means you could build like a custom tow yard, anything like that, and it comes with a lot of different types of fences in any color, and I actually kind of like them all. So let me know, guys, what types of videos you guys would like me to do with all of these mods. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.